Medicare, and the unexpected $283 bill that millions of beneficiaries are receiving right now in 2026, scratching their head wondering, why did I receive this bill, and when is the financial pain going to stop? Fixed income beneficiaries, Social Security beneficiaries, Medicare enrollees are sick and tired of this. It is nonstop, and they're wondering, why did I receive this in the first place? Well, I want to explain the details because, like I've said so many times over the last several months here on the channel, in late 2025 and basically all of this year so far, I've been back in multiple videos and saying Medicare has changed in a massive way in 2026, and realistically over the coming years here, we're going to continue to see even more major changes coming in to Medicare in a pretty big way as they're putting more and more of the expense on beneficiaries. Not what we want to hear, but unfortunately, that's the reality of it. Now, I'm going to explain it for you here in this video, and I also do have this information, which I'm going to pop up on the screen in just a second, so you can see and read for yourself exactly what this says. This is right off of the CMS website, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, and it explains it there. It has the $283 listed right here on the website. I'll discuss all those details. Who is subject to get this bill of $283, who may not be getting it, and what all this means. Now, I also want to point out super fast here, a huge congratulations to the nearly 2,000 of you in this community that have already called chapter right there to get help with your Medicare. Just so far this year, nearly 2,000 of you as of right now as I film this video. That's absolutely incredible. By the way, over 10,000 of you in the last year in this community have called that phone number there to get free help with your Medicare. And again, collectively saving over $2 million just in the last year. That is absolutely amazing. That is money back in your pocket, not in the pockets of the insurance provider, which is where the money's supposed to be, in your pocket, not in their pocket. If you're on Medicare, if you feel like your plan does not properly cover you, if you're paying too much, if you can't see your doctor, your prescriptions cost too much, you can't go to your hospital system, the doctor's office, the clinic, whatever it happens to be, if you don't like your plan, here's the deal. There's over 20,000 plans across the country. Give Chapter a call there. Again, you can see it for yourself. Free Medicare help. Give them a call. Join the other over 10,000 people in this community. Call them. See what they can do for you. I think you may still be shocked and surprised with what options and flexibilities that you still have right now in 2026. Give them a call. And again, if you're turning 65 or need to enroll in Medicare, they can certainly help you with that as well. And they can help you find the right Medicare plan and coverages for you and your personal needs. Absolutely incredible. By the way, after you talk to them, drop a comment down below. Use the word chapter within your comment. I'll find your comment, I'll grab it, and I'll add it to my stack of papers here, which are all the comments I put out of the comment section just in the last, call it 2 months or so, and I'll feature those in upcoming videos. All right, anyway, let's pop this information up right here, right now. Feel free to read through the details on this. Again, this is a screenshot right off of the CMS website, okay? Here's what it comes down to. Medicare Part B, original Medicare enrollees, okay? Here's the deal. Whether you're on Medicare Advantage or whether you are on original Medicare, if you have Medicare, you're probably paying the Medicare Part B premium of $202.90, okay? That's the monthly premium. You gotta pay that per month just to get access to Medicare Part B. And again, whether you're on original Medicare or whether you're enrolled in Medicare Advantage, you're still on the hook for the monthly premium. But here's what it comes down to. Original Medicare enrollees also have a $283 deductible. Now, this went up by $26 from last year, 2025, until now, 2026. The deductible is now at $283. What this means is that when you go in and you utilize Medicare Part B, now this would be for outpatient doctor's visits, durable medical equipment, the list goes on and on, but basically outpatient care, things like that, okay? Now, this is billed to Medicare Part B, right? Not to be mistaken with Medicare Part A, that's hospitalization, but rather Medicare Part B is who this gets billed to. But since we're right here, right now, early on, still relatively early on, I should say, we're not like halfway through the year yet as I film this video, but we have this deductible. What this means is that for the first $283 of expenses, you're on the hook for that, okay? We forget about this oftentimes at the beginning of the year because it's been a long time since we fulfilled our deductible. But that first $283 is going to be billed directly to you. You pay for that, which is not fun. I totally get it. And then Medicare starts paying from there on out. They pick up 80%. you're on the hook for 20% unless you have a supplement plan, a Medigap plan, which are, two different words for the same thing, or you have a Medicare Advantage plan that picks up that 20% expenditure that Medicare does not cover. Remember, Medicare pays 80%, you're on the hook for 20 unless you have a supplement or an Advantage plan to pick up that remaining 20%, okay? Now here's the deal. This is original Medicare and the deductible, but if you are a Medicare Advantage beneficiary, then your deductible, your equivalent deductible would basically be billed to you in the form of co-pays, co-insurance, whatever is basically encompassed within your specific Medicare Advantage plan. Now, the deal is, there's a lot of Medicare Advantage plans that are out there, okay? I don't know which one you're on. It's going to be different for every single one, but there's going to be some kind of copay or maybe a premium is billed to you or whatever. Again, I'm not sure. I'm just giving some general information here, but basically that $283 deductible that original Medicare beneficiaries would be paying, you are essentially still paying that as an Advantage beneficiary, but it's going to be broken down maybe in copays or co-insurance or whatever it happens to be for your specific plan. Does that kind of make sense, right? So anyway, this is the deductible and deductible equivalent of $283. So right now, still relatively early on in 2026, as we're all going out, going to our doctors and whatever else we need to do. This is just Medicare Part B, not taking into consideration Medicare Part D for prescriptions. That's a whole nother deductible. That's a whole nother max out of pocket. They're getting us every turn, right? Yeah, they're getting us constantly, left and right, around every corner. There they are, hiding and trying to snag some money out of our pockets every single turn. It's nasty, right? So anyway, that's what this is all about. And usually, I'm going to be fair with you, usually after like one doctor's visit, that deductible is probably fulfilled, right? For the most part. If not all the way, it's probably very close to being fulfilled because going to the doctor these days is very, very expensive. It just keeps going up and up and up. I shared with you at the end of 2025, late November into about mid-December, I had shingles. I ended up in the urgent care. And then a couple weeks later, I got a bill for about $3,000. Actually, it was like 3 different bills, but they all added up to just under $3,000. Nasty, right? And I was there for a few hours or whatever. Not fun, just saying that much, right? It's getting very expensive in a pretty big way. All right, anyway. Hope this helps you out to better understand the situation. But once you fulfill that deductible, provided you have an Advantage plan or a supplement plan, Medigap plan, Medicare pays that 80%, and then you basically have that 20% that's hopefully billed to a different plan, to cover that additional expenditure, okay? Anyway, let me know what else I can do for you. Otherwise, again, if you happen to be one of the millions of people on Medicare, do yourself a huge favor. Grab your Medicare card, grab your phone, and call Chapter there. See what they can do for you, okay? My motto in life is ask, and a lot of times you're going to be shocked with what you receive. Ask. It's free. You can see it right there for yourself. Free. They gave me that little picture. It says free Medicare help, okay? They gave me that because it's free, literally free. Call that phone number. See what they can do for you. Ask all your questions. If you need to enroll in Medicare because you're 65 or turning 65 at all this year, that's by far your best resource. They'll make sure that they're finding you the right Medicare plan for you and your personal needs. They're going to ask you about your 3 Ps, your prescription needs, if you have any at all, your providers, as in your doctors that you want to see, and what other preferences do you have? Those are the 3 Ps that they want to focus on, and they're going to diligently look through all the plans out there and make sure that they're helping you find the right plan, all of which for free. Absolutely amazing, because here's the deal. Like virtually nothing is free anymore, right? This is totally free. Very, very cool, and take advantage of that. Anyway, join the other nearly actually more than 10,000 people, the nearly 2,000 people so far this year that have already called them. After you talk to them, make sure to drop that comment down below. Use the word chapter within your comment. That's the keyword I search for. I'll find your comment, searching that keyword. I'll grab it, and I'll add it to my ongoing stack here of comments that I've received over the last couple months from those of you in this community reaching out after calling, saving a boatload of money. Average person is saving over $1,000 after making that call, which is a lot of money these days, right? All right, anyway, please subscribe. Big subscribe button down below. Please share the video. Big share button down below. Check out the well over 6,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. Until next time, enjoy your day. Take care, and I'll catch you later in the next